Oh boy, that is a lot of printies who are all right next to each other in a convenient line. Sure would be a fucking shame. Sorry, I had to embrace the weep shit. Alright then. Let us begin.
The Netherworld. A lawless world filled with vicious monsters.
Ooh, maybe it is spooky. Maybe I was wrong.
With the rise of demons, powerful enough to rule such worlds. The Overlords. Now, another world is about to fall prey to such darkness.
Oh, demons and darkness. I'm thoroughly spooked. I need to change the background. Back to the Halloween one.
The Netherworld. You'll never find such a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Are you really
we must
gonna go
be
through with
cautious.
Be prepared.
You don't have to do this, you know. I can go and find Xenon myself.
Oh, yes, we do. We've already searched for him, and we haven't even found a clue. Besides, we've already finished all the preparations to summon him.
2 comments simultaneously. What's with the fucking tie? Because anime. What's the opposite of a giant belt? I got it. A giant tie.
Fried dragon, berry oil, the surest sword, clown shoes, and a worm bone. It's all here. Now we just need to sacrifice a bit of life energy to summon Xenon. I hope. You just concentrate on defeating Overlord Xenon when he's summoned, okay?
Honey, this summon is gonna take more than just a little life. We're gonna die!
People are already freaking out about Adele's mom. Good, good. Everything's going to plan.
Yeah! Why do you have to use our life anyways?
Yeah, that's enough complaining. We need to sacrifice some life in order to summon Overlord Xenon. Besides, you're all demons. It's a year or 2 off your life. You'll probably spoil them anyway. What? Don't you want to be human again? Do you want all my hard work over the last 15 years to go to waste?
But me and Tarda were born demons.
Oh.
We don't care about being human.
Released in 2004. Anyway. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, ho. Shut up, brat. Mommy still wants to be human again. So be a good little sacrifice now.
Domestic abuse warning. Should have put it at the start of the stream.
This good mothering? If you really need life energy, you can use mine, you know.
Don't be absurd. You're the only human left in this world. Everyone else turned into monsters.
That's some subtle exposition, Ma. Good job.
Mom must be John's favorite character considering she starts the game beating up children.
Right off the bat, after my heart.
We can't waste any of your precious lives.
I don't like this at all. Using sacrifices is just plain wrong. Only fair fights are worth fighting. That's just my style.
He did it, he said the thing. He said the thing! You don't know it's the thing yet if you haven't played the game, but he said the thing.
Okay, you voiced your opinion. Now get ready for the summoning ritual.
This giant tie is also his style.
Did you even hear me? Devil woman?
Oh, ho, ho, ho. But I am a devil. Thanks to Xenon's curse, I have no conscience.
Ooh, those PS2 graphic effects. This was originally a PlayStation 2 game, by the way, if you did not know. We are playing the Steam re-release, Disgaea 2 PC, which is based on the PSP remake of the game. So it's got like a bunch of extra content in it.
Xenon to his side!
Man, that is one extreme dude.
Oh, what went wrong?
Final boss already, huh? Damn, that was quick. This is why I started early, actually. This is a no sleep till clear. Chemix, thank you for the sub. Yeah, no bonking yet. She's only like 16-bit. Relax.
Honestly, summoning the final boss right at the start of the game is pretty on brand for this series.
What happened? Where am I?
It's a girl?
Well, she sure is cute for an overlord.
You've gotta be kidding. She's Overlord Xenon?
Overlord Xenon. Do you know my father?
Father? Wait, you're Xenon's...
That I am. For I am Rosalind, the one and only daughter of Overlord Xenon.
The haughtiness is off the charts currently.
You can't be serious.
There we go. There's a whole bunch of our opening exposition out of the way.
You can't just face tank your problems away, John.
Watch me.
Overlord Xenon has a daughter. You'd think we would have heard about something like
Jesus Christ. Meh, Seraphina was better? Oh my. That's quite... I don't want to get another disguise, but that's quite the take. You're trying to get shot out here. So, it's established more in the first game. Don't worry, you don't miss anything, really, by not playing Disgaea 1. The games are not self-contained, technically. Like, they all take place in the same multiverse and characters cross over, but you can play each game without playing the other ones.
The one with the oh ho 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 laugh and not this walking stereotype?
Just wait. But the plot is entirely separate, so you don't need to worry about that. Even though, like I said, characters will cross over, there's continuity and stuff like that. But as they attempted to establish with this opening thing, in these netherworlds, demons have reverse morality in like a very simplistic playground sort of way. Like, it's good to be bad, to put it as simply as I can. It's a fun premise. The problem with it is that they don't really stick to it at all. Almost all of the main characters ignore this premise entirely. Like, they're bad, but only in like the most superficial way possible. Like, tying people's shoes together or stealing. Most of them are still like, whoa, hey, murder. Hold up now, friend.
Disgaea 1 is basically Rita Repulsa teams up with Flash Gordon to beat up God's angels so that a silly blonde girl can watch anime DVDs in hell. It makes more sense in context.
Also less sense in context. Yeah, do crimes, but don't do crimes. The tone's all over the place? Yes, it is. That's the best part. That's the best part of Disgaea, is the tone is all over the fucking place.
I can't wait to tell Bridget about this. But how do we know if she really is Overlord Xenon's daughter?
Hey, you've got a point. Hey, Toots, are you really the Overlord's daughter?
How dare you address me as Toots? Do you not know the proper way to speak to a princess? And to question my lineage, even after witnessing my noble visage? You people are truly deprived.
Isn't that spin-off game with the penguins based on this? Yeah, Prinnies. You'll see Prinnies. There will be Prinnies.
Very well. My heart is as broad as the night sky. Now behold my undeniable proof.
Whoa, RPG Maker Summoning Circle Default 4.
Emblem of the four-leaf clover.
Whoa! That four-leaf clover is...
The symbol of Overlord Xenon!
Indeed. You are not as ignorant as your garb and demeanor suggest.
Thank you.
This emblem is the ultimate proof of my heritage. It is the bond between our souls as father and daughter.
The four-leaf clover is the mark of Xenon. The three-leaf clover is the mark of Xenon's curse that we all bear.
Yeah. Rosalind's entire character is, haha, you poor ignorant fucks.
Unlike ours, it is said that only those close to Xenon himself bear the mark of the four-leaf clover.
Thanks, Dad Exposition.
It looks like she really is his daughter.
See, Adele? This is great! We can use her as a hostage! Oh!
I thought you guys were poor and stupid, but I guess you're just poor.
Are you nuts? This isn't good at all.
Me? A hostage? Don't be absurd. I simply am not hostage material.
Is the dad talking or the thing on his chest? The thing on his chest talks. You'll know when it's him.
But we performed the ritual in the name of...
You'll be able to tell the difference.
Xenon. Those are the terms. Until Adele meets Overlord Xenon, your highness is bound by the ritual to stay by Adele's side. You can't disregard these conditions, can you?
Stupid summoning rituals. Not even I can disregard the terms of a summoning ritual. However unpleasant, there is nothing I can do.
That's the other thing about the demons. Like, they're all bound by weird codes and, like, demon honor and shit like that.
Whoa, wait! You're kidding, right? You don't really expect me to go out looking
So,
for
again,
Xenon.
like, the morality thing is more of set dressing and to be used as a joke.
What's the problem? Be a man! You can't give up now. What about all that fair fight nonsense?
Wait, all it takes to summon an anime girl is a demonic blood ritual? Don't be getting any ideas. Okay, yep, this is gonna... Don't worry. I will explain all this stuff as we go along. We don't need them to explain what all the people in the hub here do. There we go, zoom out. I was trying to remember the button combination, because it's a little fucking close by default. Much better. So, we've got our hub here of Veldheim, which consists of, like, 3 huts, and far too many people to be living in those huts. Oh no, isometric camera and navigation, don't worry. There's no isometric stealth in this game, they can control themselves, unlike a certain franchise. Don't worry about that mysterious button thing. That comes into play a long time from now, but there is, like, I like that there's a reason to explore this place. Like I said, there are those secret buttons that I will explain a long time from now. But also, in between each chapter, like, a bunch of treasure chests and stuff will spawn. So, it gives you a reason to look around, talk to all the people, stuff like that. See, there you go, like, oh, looking up skirts, ooh, we're evil. Again, it's like playground evil. I saw people noticed the Prinny. I forgot how horrifying the Prinny sprite was before they updated to the HD graphics. They just have white dots for eyes. Can you kill them? Oh, there'll be plenty of Prinny killing. I assure you. Do not be disappointed. But basically, all these shops and stuff are closed at the moment. There isn't really anything we could do in all these, so we're just gonna head into the first level by going to the dimension guide over here. Conveniently just teleports us to anywhere we need to go. But not directly to where we need to go, just the general area.
The outside world? What the hell are you talking about? Where are you from?
My mansion, of course. It is located somewhere in the land of Veldine.
What? You don't know where it is?
Well, that summon of yours is quite jarring. And truth be told, I have never been outside the mansion before.
What? Are you serious? What kind of life can you live without ever going outside?
I shall grant your request and tell you all about the superior lifestyle of a noble.
Yes, just what I was hoping for.
Forget that! Look, all I want is for you to cooperate, okay?
Cooperate? Let me make this perfectly clear. I will not abide being taken hostage.
Look, that's fine. I wasn't gonna do that anyway.
Then what are you going to do?
I'm gonna take you back to Xenon. Back to your father.
What?
I'm gonna punch him in the fucking head.
Are we not?
Look, Princess, I only have one goal in mind, to defeat Overlord Xenon. After that, I won't need you anymore. But I do need you to guide me there.
What did you just say? You are going to defeat my father?
Yeah? Why? What's wrong with that?
Are you insane? You are but a mere human simpleton who does not know his place. My father has slaughtered 1,000 overlords. He is known as the god of all overlords. How are you going to defeat him?
So, I guess this is explained more in the first game, if I recall correctly. There's the human world, there's Celestia, which is heaven, and then there's like a bajillion netherworlds. Like a truly comical amount of netherworlds. And they all have an overlord that rules over them.
Go ahead and laugh, but I will be the one to defeat Xenon.
Hell is standing room only. Yeah, and then there's Hades, which is like its own separate netherworld, which is like actual hell. The netherworlds are just like weird, goofy anime lands. Yeah, Hades is super hell.
Take you hostage, especially since you're a girl.
Then what was the point of summoning me if you will not take me hostage? I have better ways to waste my time.
We were trying to summon Xenon, but, no. There's no excuse for it. I apologize for summoning you. I'm sorry. What? Hey, don't come any closer. I don't really like girls.
To admit one's own mistakes. You are truly honest, especially for an enemy.
Okay, look. I will keep my promise. I will return you to your father. I pledge my honor on it.
I still do not.
Dang,
trust
Adele
you.
does drink
If
his
you're
respect
truly
woman
honorable,
juice.
Why not simply release me?
If it was that simple, I would have done so already. But breaking the terms of a summon requires the sacrifice of a life. My life.
Your life? Very well. You do appear truthful. I shall escort you to my father's mansion.
Oh, yeah, we're not going to touch this yet. But this comes with all of the DLC that was added to the PSP version. Obviously not the PS2 version. There's no DLC on PlayStation 2. You could recruit them whenever, and they will match the level that you recruit them at. but we're not gonna do that just yet. Because even if they are our level, with only like 4 units, it's usually not very good. They have weird abilities and shit, and like a lot of enemies or something like that. So we're not gonna worry about it. We're just gonna hop right in to the game itself.
Even this place is getting overrun with monsters.
Monsters. I know they technically are, but it's weird to think of Prinnies as like, dear God, they're
I
everywhere.
better hurry before everyone loses their memories and turns
They're
into
gonna
real
get
monsters.
us.
You fool. Take you to my father? Do you think I would blindly obey you?
I haven't seen that much smug in a single sprite since fucking Haruka.
Our enemies shall meet with death. These lowly monsters shall feast on you.
Dude.
Then I shall finally be
The
free with
dudening
these
will
ugly
begin.
Circumstances.
Ouch! Critical.
What are you doing? You dolts! I am the daughter of Overlord Zenon. Such a violent act shall not
Damn,
be
Mix Army's really taking it up a notch. Mix Army's full of pelicans, actually. I think you're mistaken.
Like we care, dude. Our boss is gonna take out Overlord Zenon. So eat Prinny bombs, dude.
Oh my god, I forgot their original voices. They haven't sounded like this in years.
What did you say? Are you confessing to be lackeys of some charlatan plotting to kill my father?
You got it, dude. We're lucky we found you out here, dude.
Hey!
The twirling is necessary.
Obviously, we kick their ass.
Also, the dude saying. So this is established in a later game.
Yes, excellent.
The reason they're all just like weird goobers that say dude all the time is because they're legally forced to.
What kind of problem?
I do not.
It is part of their penance
You're joking,
because
right?
Prinnies are the souls of the
do not joke
damned.
with peasants.
You go to Hades when you die, and you get turned into a Prinny until you've worked off all of your sins by doing dumb menial bullshit for whoever. Prinnies are the slave class. There's like Prinny instructors who
You
teach
don't
them to
say
act
you.
this way
You get
specifically.
sent to Super Hell and get reset to level 1 and made to clean demon toilets.
Yep. Disgaea 4 goes more into this. It's a key part of the story. All right, so we have got a strategy game here, which means I will be thoroughly judged for the next however many hours for the poor decisions I make in movement, attack choice, unit choice, all the good stuff. I will regret this decision later on.
Disgaea has way too much lore for its own good, and that's why we love it.
Surprising amount of lore. So, you can see you can just hover over enemies. You want to see their details and stuff. Movement range. You got your base panel here, which is where you can dispatch your units from. We'll go into how to get units later, how to get more of them. You got your movement, obviously. It's a strategy RPG. Characters have different movement ranges. There's ways to increase it. We don't start with any special attacks because they want us to be absolutely sure we understand the concept of moving to a location and then pressing A on attack. When you're ready, you got all your shit set up in the order you want. You can either execute to just do the actions that you've lined up already, or you could just go straight to end turn, which will automatically execute all of the options that you've decided. John, why are you using Adele and Rosalind? Why aren't you using Byleth and Dimitri so Ingrid can take XP for her to level up? I'm sorry, I don't get this reference. I apologize. Characters all have different weapon types. You can see what their weapons are because they're, well, some of them are literally holding them, but the rest of them, you know, you can see them on their equipment screen. So obviously characters with fists and swords can only attack one panel ahead of them, one panel adjacent, but Rosalind is a shooty bang bang character, so she can attack quite a ways away, actually. Oh, that was Fire Emblem reference, apparently. I apologize. Once again. Depending on how you combo and do other things that'll appear later, you get a higher bonus rank, you get more rewards for clearing each stage. Extra little bonus things. Who needs courage when you have a gun? Yes, I do not need you to explain the concept of stores to me. But, so the rest of these people around here, I guess I could say real quick, these are all just, like, default classes that you can generate. These aren't, like, major named characters. The major named characters currently are these doofuses. We've got Adele's siblings, Taro and Hanako. Also, oh yeah, no respect for the fourth wall whatsoever. Before that was completely played out and everyone was sick of it. The Disgaea characters are very aware of things like level and experience and main characters and stuff like that. They don't, they take their world seriously, but
John.
Watch me. They know about this other stuff as well. It's kind of a good thing in retrospect that this whole thing failed horribly, because if Overlord Xenon just kind of showed up while we were level 1, I don't think. This would be a much shorter game than I even anticipated it would have been. You come back to the hospital here every time. Okay, fine. I'll take the tutorial this time, because I cannot skip it. You just heal all your characters up. And the more you heal, the more points get generated. And you can eventually get extra weapons and equipment and stuff like that from the Netherworld Hospital. John, is this a blind playthrough? No, it is not. I have played this game before. The fighting tutorial. As if you could have cleared the last area without the fighting tutorial. The hospital has a punch card? It does. Yes. Gotta get that free sandwich. So, I've got the characters on normal speed right now, just so you can kind of see what this game natively played like. There are, however, speed up options to make turns and the characters move faster. Because at first, you might be like me when you first start playing Disgaea and being like, why would I ever want to skip all these neat animations and all these fun interactions? Oh, my friend, you will be sick of them by the end of the second world. You'll be begging for a way to speed this shit up. Did you beat SP Navi's legit or Buster Max in the postgame? That's the real question.
90 hours later, dear God, hurry up.
Exactly.
Ready, dude?
No, I beat them all legitimately at least once.
Ready, dude?
I use Buster Max for plenty of other shit. And for additional fights against them, but... Yeah, it's all fun in games watching these animations until an enemy gets into a counter-punch infinite loop. We haven't really seen a bunch of countering yet, but countering is another system. There's so many systems. Disgaea is swimming in combat systems. Here's one right now. So these here are geopanels. You can see they're the different colors or whatever. They are influenced by whatever geo symbols are on top of them and touching them. So like this panel is occupied by a blue symbol here, and it's on a blue panel. So all the blue panels have this effect, and all the red panels have this effect because this little blue symbol here is on the red. These get obnoxiously complicated at points, and this is one of the game's favorite ways to add difficulty. Just give the enemies ridiculous buffs through geo panels. Oh, I can also show off throwing here because this would be a good time to do that. So, your units can also throw friendly units as well as enemy ones. Well, most enemy ones. There's circumstances where you can't. So you can pick up and throw people to help maneuver them around easier. Later Disgaea games let you do this diagonally. I don't think that was an option until like 5. It was a while, I think. So 4 basic directions. Yes, yeeting is a core mechanic. Oh, we have a special attack. Well, hot damn. So when you have the special attacks, you can see in the bottom left the stats that influence the strength of that special attack. Next to it, you can see experience, level, and SP. SP is how much it costs to use. Experience and level is that skills improve the more you use them. They will level up with each use. You can see the blue is our attack range, and the yellow indicates that that square has to be empty in order for you to be able to use the attack. So if I was using triple strike here and there was an enemy behind this Prinny, I would not be able to use it.
Throw the Prinny. Cat12 1 poggers.
We will throw a Prinny. Wow, that was a nice stylish animation. I can't wait to see it 3,000 more times. What determines turn order? It is always your turn first. There is not individual character turn order. Oh, here come the counters. Yeah, so it's always your turn first. You get to move all your characters. They all attack in the order that you set them to attack, and then the AI will do all of its turns after that. It's just 2 separate phases. Even though the characters have speed and stuff, their speed influences like how easy it is to hit them and like how they dodge attacks, and certain attacks and stuff are judged by speed. That's all speed. Speed is basically just another attack stat, another combat stat. It's not for any of that stuff. Here, I will do the thing that you could do with Prinnies. Not all enemies are like this. It's just the Prinnies. There's something a little unfortunate about the way that these guys are manufactured. They're a little faulty. And that does just get rid of them. Like I don't have to fight him now. He's gone. He exploded. Use Haruka? Oh, I didn't even notice my healer was named Haruka. My default healer they gave me.
Disgaea? All I know, I've Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monster Coliseum.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. The game where you couldn't even just play fucking multiplayer because you had to have 2 separate memory cards. Hey, here he comes. Look at him just standing there. Oh no, I can't reach the thing. I better throw. Another thing, later Disgaea games allow you to like undo a lot of shit that you could not undo in the earlier games. Like when you're in like 7 and shit, you could undo all your throws, you could undo all your movement. Like as long as you haven't executed, you'll be fine. But the earlier games were a lot more strict on that, especially things like throwing. Like, you throw, you better be careful and know exactly what you're doing and don't fuck up. Thank God I misclick all the damn time. Yeah, the later games, like I was saying, the later games are good for that. I'm not saying that's a bad change. That's a good change. We should save, actually, because I don't remember if this game just tells you to get fucked if you die or if you go back to the town or whatever. I don't remember, actually, how it works in the PC version. If it changed for the PSP or whatever. I don't remember. No, thank you once again. This is the PC version, yes. I made it look a lot better. So let me show you this. So this isn't what Disgaea 2 looks like natively. It actually looks like this. I don't know if this is coming through on stream, but the characters by default have this really nasty looking smoothing filter on them. So here on the PC version, you're gonna want to turn that off. Like I said, it might not be showing up through stream, but trust me when you see it on your regular TV. Also, you can turn the UI back. Return all the effects to their originals. You can see the geo panels didn't even have like a texture on them originally. They were just a flat color.
What?
There we go. The voice volume turned itself back down. That's why the voices were so damn quiet. So these things here work the exact same way. You can just pick them up and throw them just like units to put them onto the geo panel colors that you would like them to be on. Oh shit, it's the best Disgaea game. Grim Angel, thank you. I don't know how I'd say it's the best one. It is very good, especially story and character-wise, specifically. I believe Rosalind should have a skill now. Why, yes, she does.
Ready.
What a skill. The powerful might of demon magic lives on. Now, if you have a geo symbol that is on a geo panel that is a different color, when you strike it, he didn't kill it. He missed by 1 HP. It's okay. It's okay. Daniel here will come and clean up your mess for you. Fucking failure. It will change all of the geo panels of that color on the map into the new color, while also getting rid of the effect, obviously. This is the best way to raise your bonus level, is doing this geo color changing thing. Your stage level, not your character level, sorry. The bonus level. So, oh, there's something else we could show off. Since we have a whole bunch of characters out now, we could show off the tower attacks, which were removed in Disgaea 7 for some fucking reason. Oh, also, that's a little thing you could do. If you get someone back to the base panel, you can redeploy them with your full movement again. Whoop. Incorrect. Do not throw. As long as I don't throw, it's not a failure.
Is this Disgaea 2 or Disgaea 2 Dark Hero Days?
It's technically Dark Hero Days. It's the PC release, but the PC release is based on Dark Hero Days, so it's got all the stuff that added. Then if you attack while your characters are all towered up, this is a great way to, because they will share experience when you do this, it's a good way to level up super low-level characters, like brand new characters that you just recruited. Is to just throw them in a tower with a really strong character. try to do this. See if we can trigger a team attack here. If you have characters who are adjacent to each other, you can see they all have different chances of teaming up together to do a special basic attack where they will all work together. You can see Adele and Rosalind do not like each other very much at the moment. So there is a 0% chance that they will team up together. Is there a weight restriction to throwing and tower attacks? There is not. You can stack up all 10 of your characters. As long as they're not monsters, because monsters can't lift. Absolutely skewered. Yeah, monsters are tops. Yeah, monsters can be picked up and thrown, but they cannot lift themselves. Nothing can go on top of them.
Okay. So why are you so weak? I mean, you are Overlord Xenon's
destroyed.
daughter, right?
Silence! I am the daughter of the legendary Overlord Xenon, but I have never had to fight before. Not even once.
That's why I have a gun.
I lived in a beautiful mansion with hundreds of servants and everything I ever wanted. So why would I ever need to learn to fight? Fighting is for the lower classes. It is our duty as nobles to use those fights to improve our kingdom and subjects.
So, you're the Overlord's precious spoiled daughter. How cliche. But you must be very important to him.
So theoretically, if there was a trained enemy in this game, I could pick it up and suplex it. Theoretically speaking.
That's right, I am. My father cherishes
There's a lot of
me.
weird shit, but I don't remember any trains.
Is it not the same with humans? That is what I have read in my textbooks. Parental love, family love. Were my textbooks wrong?
No, they got it right. I'm fighting for my family, too.
Oh, thought there was gonna be more to that cutscene. All right then. Oh, the Dark Assembly is here. So, because this is, you know, an awful, evil world filled with horrible villains and ne'er-do-wells, of course, there's politics. Of course, there's a Congress. And you go there to get your bills passed. Okay, so I don't even know if we could create anyone right now. I think they'd be terrible. Because, let me see, how much mana do we need to... We'll look at this in a second. Yeah. Okay, we need 10 mana. So we're not going to make characters yet. I'll explain all of this at another time. Mana is a secondary resource you get alongside XP. Already healed. You use it for doing things in the Dark Assembly. We will get to it when we get to it. We need a little bit more points, or else we will only be able to make very bad characters. Dear God, we made it out of Tutorial Land and into Tutorial Land, but it's not called Tutorial Land, but at least it's a different map this time. Each chapter does not take place on the same map, by the way. That was just because that was the tutorial. That was the same map over and over again.
Hey, are you really trying to lead me to Xenon's mansion?
Absolutely. The path to an overlord is laden with suitable trials to overcome. It is a tradition. If you do not face challenges along the way, you will not fully appreciate your goal.
Oh my God. Insert political commentary
I'm
here.
not doing this for the satisfaction. I just want to fight the Overlord.
Bumpkin, do you not appreciate beauty?
I'm not interested in this hero shit. I just want to punch things.
Art of of leveling up.
Do not deprive me of my punches, woman.
Oh, please. You don't even know how to fight. Am I supposed to believe that you know all this random, trivial knowledge?
Of course. How can a noble better justify squandering time than with the pursuit of knowledge?
I did it. Sex averted. In-depth socio-political commentary.
Ah, and being a demon and all, you must have a lot of time to squander.
I like, you can see the 3 who got blown off screen. That's a nice little touch there. Oh boy, that is a lot of printies who are all right next to each other in a convenient line. Sure would be a fucking shame. Suddenly drastic scenery change. This is that tone shit we were talking about.
From the princess's mansion. The princess has disappeared, and it has happened in front of many servants.
What? Is this true?
It appears someone has summoned her. Someone with decent summoning skill.
But who? How did they even
Someone
know
who's
about
just
the
absolutely
princess?
dog shit at summoning, sir. We gotta be real. We don't even know how it happened.
We do not know yet. But it is obviously someone who opposes you.
Find the princess. Immediately. You must not allow her to be contaminated by the outside world.
Yes, sir. We will be sure to keep the princess a secret from anyone else.
What shall you have us do with the guards at her mansion?
Wipe them out. All of them.
But they did such a good job.
Wish, my master.
Item, wow, they give you item world this early? I do not remember this. Again, that's a whole thing that we will not be touching yet. There will, if it's like the other games, I can't remember if this one has it. There will eventually be a point where it forces you to use the item world. It won't let you progress any further until you engage with it. Oh, right, we didn't get any mana. We threw them. We blew them up. So let's just keep going then. That's the downside of throwing printies like that. You don't get anything for killing them. God damn, the music going this hard right off the bat. Like, I remember the music being good, but it's throwing out the jams immediately. So, sorry, I was reading something in chat. Oh, it actually will hit anyway. So, the evasion stat thing can be pretty annoying. I would argue that some of the hardest fights in Disgaea are hard simply because your opponents will be too fucking fast and your attacks will miss all the time. Like these Mothman guys are usually pretty fast compared to their level, so it will be hard to hit them unless you are using a character with high hit. Like characters who use guns, for example. And we want our XP boost, so even though these are not connected, we can throw this symbol onto this little blue panel here, and it will affect all of the blue panels on the map.
Ready!
Evasions and abilities, yes. Oh, so abilities are not, I guess I should show that, because they weren't called that yet. And there wasn't like a system based around them. They're basically just inherent character traits. So all of the characters, if you check their status, will have a line in their unit help section. I forgot what it was called. that it's just flavor text about them and then their like specific character trait. So you can see Adele, he deals more damage to enemies who are a higher level than him. Rosalind, if I recall, increases the stats of male units. Yes. And then all of the classes have their own little individual thing as well. Critical damage up, 1 low health. And gets magic skills more quickly. Yes, everyone has their one personal skill. This would be expanded on to great effect in later games where there is an entire shop and system associated with these abilities. And characters can have a bunch of them. It's really the only system I severely miss when I go back and play Disgaea 2. Because abilities are good for, not just weird inherent things, but also a lot of stat boosting stuff and like experience boosting things. Things that help grinding.
These enemies remind me of the Vato brothers from Disgaea 3.
Don't spoil the Vato brothers. And their vaguely offensive manner of speaking. There he goes! Again, it's a shame that Disgaea 7 removed these. Disgaea 7 does a lot right, but I don't like that it removed a lot of the team mechanics. Like, there are no bonds between the characters, there are no tower attacks, there are no squad attacks, nothing like that. It's a little disappointing, but it gets pretty much everything else right, so. Honestly, core mechanics seem simple enough to get used to. Yeah, it's not... If you just want to sit down and play Disgaea all the way through the story mode, you'll be fine. It's not much of a problem. The complexity comes in when you are like min-maxing characters and trying to do post-game shit, which again is most of the game. Stuff like that. It's as complicated as you make it, basically.
Why do you desire to do something as stupid and reckless as battling my father? Do you actually believe you, a mere human, stand a chance against my father?
No, I'm looking to die, actually.
Xenon's curse turned every human into a monster. He turned our beautiful world into some twisted netherworld. When humans turn into monsters, they start to lose their conscience and memories, eventually becoming real monsters. I grew up watching as my family slowly turned into monsters. Can you even imagine how painful that is?
No thought, head empty.
If my family becomes something truly monstrous, I won't let that happen. I will defeat Xenon. I'll do whatever it takes to protect my family.
You may talk all you want, but do you honestly believe that? You won't even take any hostages, correct?
That's the dumbest shit I ever heard, kid. Shut up.
There's no doubt I'll defeat him.
Yes, you've declared that many times. But where does all your confidence come from? Tell me.
Look at me. I'm the only one in Veldheim who hasn't turned into a monster, and I still have all my memories and morals. I'm the only human who hasn't been affected by Xenon's curse. That has to mean something.
And?
That's it.
That's it? Your faith in defeating Overlord Xenon?
Here comes the goofy music. What to do?
Is there a
Yeah,
problem
Disgaea
with
2 is, it's still weird. It's still got its wacky stuff, but yeah, Disgaea 2 feels a lot more serious than pretty much any of the other Disgaea games. As far as the main plot is concerned, like the other games get serious.
It is more than just a problem.
But Disgaea 2 feels more like it's,
You do not see
I don't know,
it.
trying to tell like a normal conventional story on top of all the silliness.
Do you not have a better reason? Such as being from a heroic lineage or being level 100 million? Normal people usually have, you know, real reasons to believe they can defeat their enemies.
Oh, I love Rosalind so much.
I don't care. Not having a good reason to fight is just an excuse for people who don't want to fight.
I suppose you may be correct, but
People who think about punching are dumb. Just punch.
What's really important is to never give up, to have an indomitable will. Even if your legs are broken and your arms fall off, you have to fight to the end.
Surprise, guys, we're playing Fear and Hunger again.
a speech on willpower in this day and age? I did not know people still believed in such silly notions.
I'm sad I never got a sequel when D1 did. Yeah, I thought when Disgaea D2 came out that, oh, they're gonna do this for like all the games. That'll be really cool to get like a new story with all the different casts of characters, but then nope, they only did it the one time.
Perhaps it was your thick skull that prevented my father's curse from affecting you. To be summoned by such an odd peasant, I must
When
be
will I stream the
cursed with
ending
the
of Fear
worst
and
of
Hunger
luck.
2? When I actually make progress. I've tried to go back to it and play a couple times, and I have not made it much farther than that town that I was in last time we streamed.
This human is a complete fool. Such a cretin must not be allowed to disturb my father. I shall have to kill him myself.
D2 is just, I don't know, I feel like the only reason anyone remembers or cares about D2 is Girl Laharl. Well, one, yes, I like Girl Laharl's design very much. But two, I think
was
D2 is
mostly
great.
to get people to stop talking about the ending to D1 or an apology after the anime.
So here we go, we got some stuff. Hurrah, equipment. But, D2 was basically just more Disgaea 4 as far as gameplay goes. I liked D2. It's one of my favorites for sure. It's real good. It's probably the one I've played the most other than 4. So we should have enough mana now to actually go to the Dark Assembly and we could make a friend. So you see here we can create characters, obviously, using our mana. We don't have a lot to pick from at the start. There are a bunch. Every enemy class in the game can be created as a party member eventually. Thank you for the follow. So, oh my god, yeah, we don't... Ooh, we really don't have much to pick from. Make a thief because thieves are cool. Yeah, stealing things is fun. Sure, let's do that. Let's make a thief. So you can see the more mana we have, the more intelligent our new character will be, I suppose. Basically, they get more starting stats. You do not want to do this when you have no mana, because it will actually make them worse than default. You'll have to take away 5 points instead of giving them additional points. Let's, oh, right, the name randomizer was here already. So this is usually what I'll do for my extra units. I'll just keep randomizing their names. There weren't a lot of goofy ones yet. It's mostly normal sounding names. The later games just have complete absurd shit. Like, you'll be like egg salad sandwich, bowling shoes, shit like that. Chat names, chat names, chat names. Okay. How do we want to determine this? Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna post a line in chat. Like just a big line. And the first person whose message appears underneath that line, I will use their name. All right, everybody get the rules? Okay. What a first party member. What a first party member. This was a great decision on my part. Our favorite lass. The plucky thief heavy shit. Good. Good. Would steal your heart in a second. Oh, you know she would. Look at her. Aren't we all doing heavy shit in this bitch of a world? That's how it be. She's just really philosophical. Like, damn, that's some heavy shit, man. Yeah, we don't have enough mana to make anyone else. We should, however, check the store, actually. Oh, that's right. Weapons and armor used to be separate places. I forgot about that. Can you rename party members? I don't remember. I know you can eventually. I don't know if that was in all the games or if it was introduced at a certain point. We will have to see. So, okay, we are going to need a gun for our new friend here. You press try, which is helpful. God, I love this feature. You can press try and then just hover it over all your characters and see how it affects their stats. Very, very convenient. But we need some armor. Fuck the attack stuff. Everyone's got 3 armor slots. We need to fill this shit up. Alright, so it's looking like a lot of old cloths. So I believe in these early games, so you can see all of the equipment, they have a basic stat, like, ballpark that they go in, but each individual one is actually different and has slightly different stats, and you can just sort of enter and re-enter the shop if you really were that desperate to min-max, I suppose. But this early, we're not gonna be concerned with that.
I remember some of these weapon descriptions get kinda dark.
Yeah.
Like, there's one called Double Slap and the description is sorry, babe. Why'd you make me do that? John Sweat.
Yeah, there's a lot of, all the weapons and armor have descriptions, and there's some silly shit. There we go. And customer rank up. You can increase customer rank, and that will allow you to help increase product rank, which lets us get new stuff. It's a whole thing. It involves a legal process. It involves demon politics. But as I said before, we don't exactly have a lot of mana this early, so there's not much we can do with the assembly. The description of the bastard sword says, nice guys can use it too. How very polite of them. All right. Oh, I think this is like our first actual level where we actually have to try.
We ventured out to the frontiers of Veldine in search of a vicious hero who was spotted in the area. Wait, what's this? I can't believe it! Look out! It's an invisible laser! Hee-yah! Did you see that?
You don't know it yet. But this is the best character in the game.
Cut!
God. How many times do we have to go over this? This is for the traveling channel.
Also, this guy goes all in on the voice acting. The voice acting in this game is good overall, but the director goes way in.
We don't need action scenes for this travel show, so stop making up traps and enemies.
But I'm the host.
Axel. No one expects anything from you anymore. There was a time when you were lighting up the stage as the Dark Hero. But that time is long gone.
Huh. Who are they?
That is him. That blonde man over there is Overlord Xenon. That is my father.
What? Really? But he looks so young. Can that guy really be your father?
Ah, are you filled with terror now that he is standing before you?
No, that's not it at all. But I can't just attack him from behind. I must fight him head on.
Can you defeat him that way? He is known as the god of all overlords.
I won't lose. I have to save my family.
This human, his family must be important to him.
I know she's been telling him to fuck off, but like she actually hasn't been listening to him talk nonstop about it this
They
entire
are so
time.
important to him. He should stop fighting lost causes that will only get him killed. Nothing ever comes from dying. What a fool. Fighting is so sad.
I got bad news, Rosalind. You're gonna help me.
Hey, Director, look! Well, hello there.
I don't want your stupid autograph. I want your life.
Huh? Wait, am I unscrewed?
You've been punked. Takes less damage. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was his ability in this game? Damn. All right, then. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little quiet for the banger. All the music in this game is, I forget how good the music is in this game. Like, all the Disgaea games have like good music, like it's memorable at the very least. But goddamn, I forgot Disgaea 2 went this hard this early. I mean, it's not Axel's ridiculous lyrical theme that he gets later, but it's pretty good still. Because if there's one thing Japanese games love to do, it's give the silliest character the most hardcore lyrical theme they possibly can. Well, probably should have leveled up our thief friend before we came here. Oops.
Are you going to lose to Axel for content?
Oh, that's right, you can, can't you? So, there's also like a bajillion fake endings. I completely forgot that you could just eat it to him this early. At this rate, we may be dying anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it. Most of the extra endings are like haha jokes. And then one of them is fucking horrifying for some reason. I don't know what the decision was on that one. But we'll discuss that another time when we're later into the game. Also, at this point of Disgaea, the main characters are so much better than the generics. Yeah. Again, without abilities and all the other weird extra shit, it doesn't, there's not much of a reason to use the made-up characters rather than the named main characters. We definitely will have access to some more named characters because, like I said, there are a bunch of DLC characters, and I'd like to use some of them. I wanted to just play normally for a little bit first. Oh, here I go using an item. This is a rare occurrence in Disgaea. Most of the time you'll just, you know, have a really good healer and like multiple characters who also have healing spells, but far too early for that. So I actually have to use items. Dear God, no, they both have fists. Adele, you're gonna get yourself killed, stop! So I guess I could address that now. You can see next to the character's level in the bottom, they have a counter stat, and the higher that stat is, the more likely they are to counter when attacked. Characters with the fist weapon will have the highest chance of that, usually. So see how we only had a 61% chance of actually hitting him. We want to sneak up and hit him from behind because that increases your accuracy depending on where you're standing relative to that character. John's gonna do it. He's gonna throw for content. Again, if I throw, it's not for content. It's because I fucked up. I didn't realize this fight was here already, and like I said, this is the first fight where you actually have to kind of try. Yeah, counters are funny because basically what you saw almost happen to Adele. Characters will not stop countering even if it is to the detriment of their livelihood. Characters will counter themselves to death, both your characters and your opponents. They do not care. You used the healer, she didn't die, right? I think she did. I think I pulled her out and she died immediately, actually, because she's only level 1. Yeah, I have no characters left. Don't worry, we got this. Do not have SP for Blade Rush. So actually, we might not have this, because this guy's just going to get countered to death immediately.
Ready.
Yep, there he goes. Man, I can't believe John threw for content. He's such a good streamer.
I lost? How's it feel? How does the wrath of the dark hero feel? Honestly, I never thought I'd win. I'm as surprised as you are.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like I got cheated out of some time in the spotlight, but hey, that's okay. I'll just take over the main character spot. And so, starting next week, we'll be showing the all-new daring Netherworld hero Axel. Stay tuned.
Yep, that's it. That's the end. Thanks for joining me, everyone. This is the song that Axel is associated with going forward. John, do you recommend this game series? I mean, they're a little short, I guess.
You can't just face tank your problems away, John.
Watch me. I do, yes. All the Disgaea games are good, except for 6. And, well, I don't like the first one. I think the first one's a little too bare bones. But 6 is bad. Rest of them are good. Hey John, just got home from work. What'd I miss? We just finished Disgaea too. I saw someone ask earlier if this was the remake or what is this. This is Disgaea 2 PC, which is a port of Dark Hero Days, which was the PSP port of the PS2 game. And then they did quote-unquote update Disgaea 1 with Disgaea 1 Complete, but like it launched at full price. So I never bought it. I did not skip the song. That's just the end. That was just the end of the credits. That was it. That's actually an ending. Like, you can go into a New Game Plus cycle now. The game's over. GG. Back to the title screen. Go fuck yourself. That's why it's very important to save in the early Disgaea games before they implemented the retry function. So we're going to have to partake in... whoops, this is the wrong save. Hold on. Okay, no, it goes... It saves... The first is the first one. Okay. Okay. We're going to have to partake in Disgaea's most prevalent gameplay mechanic, grinding. There will be grinding. For future streams, I will try to like make multiple saves and like grind early if there's like a particularly bad spot or something. Because there's going to be a lot of, let's go back to old levels and play them 20 times in a row to level up all our characters. Is the stream actually over? No. We're going to play for a little while still. Do not fret. Yeah, the cheat shop helps. Again, like, such a big part of Disgaea is the grinding, but I do like that later games implemented a lot of methods to make the grind much easier.
Now I know who Rosalind voice was. It's Kokono same smut dialogue.
Yeah, Rosalind is Wendy Lee, who is in everything and also unfortunately has been making a bit of an ass of herself lately. But this ain't drama time. This is funny kick the pig man time. All right, actually, since we're here. In the fucking trash, where you fucking belong. So you just go here, crank up all this shit, turn all this off, and instantly the game becomes 100 times more tolerable to play. The later games have an outright skip thing where you could just hold R2 and it'll skip all the animations. And even later games like 7, and I don't know if 6 has it, you could just hold R2 to speed up all of the animations without skipping them entirely. And now people are talking about Lyn from Fire Emblem, so I duck out. Because I don't know what they're talking about. I refuse to play Fire Emblem out of spite at this point. Fire Emblem is fun, so everyone claims. And then anytime I hear anybody talk about it, it's just waifu war shit. Or about how the one with Corinne in it was bad. Fates, I think it is. God, it is so zoomed in by default. Like, I know it's because this was, you know, designed for a CRT and a PSP, respectively. So it's really zoomed in, but goddamn, it is really zoomed in. Actually, let's try this, because I actually don't remember this skill. I don't usually use thieves. Cool. It definitely poisoned, like it said. Performs as advertised. Yeah, Fire Emblem is a dating sim masquerading as a strategy game. Let's move faster, please. Jesus Christ. Yeah, like I said, don't worry. I will do my best to mitigate scenarios like this happening in future streams. It's just, you know, I can't skip halfway through the first stream to go grind. A full stream playthrough, this is going to be a journey. Like I was saying, yeah, it's been a while since I played Disgaea 2, but like there are points where like you have to grind after every 2 or 3 stages, you'll have to grind again. This shit will just get real nasty. Planning to buy Disgaea 5 since a friend's dad recommended it. I would recommend it as well. If you were gonna play a first Disgaea, I would recommend either 4 or 5, which are both available in their complete forms on modern shit. Like I said, I think they're all worth playing except 1 and 6, but 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, D2, all good. All worth your time. Don't Adele and Rosalind get new stuff at level 5? I think Adele actually got a new thing already. I just couldn't use it because I can't use it because his SP is not high enough to activate it. The characters have such low SP right now that they can't even really use their skills. Did it really back it up that hard after 6? Yeah. 7 removes like all the obnoxious level stuff, all the mobile game shit that they tried to shove in there. All that stuff's gone. It feels like it's just a regular Disgaea game, like continuing after 5. Almost all that weird auto battle, hyper reincarnation, whatever the fuck bullshit is gone. I get what they were going for. Like, Disgaea feels like the kind of thing that would be like a weird mobile game. But I'm glad they immediately understood their mistake and backpedaled real hard. Disgaea 7 is also way harder than D5 in my experience. Disgaea 7, I actually did get to play it because JL ended up buying it, so I Steam shared it with him. Disgaea 7 was pretty hard as far as the base story goes, compared to the other ones. Like, I had characters reincarnated and shit for base story, which I never, ever even bother with. Also, reincarnation is a whole thing we'll have to discuss that we have not discussed yet. Disgaea, oh yeah, there is a Disgaea mobile game, but it's weird that the Disgaea mobile game is turn-based. I don't know why they decided that. I think that was very stupid. I do not agree with it. But that's what they decided on. Oh, here we go. We got orbs. Orbs are good for healers because they increase resistance, which is the stat that healing power is determined by, and it gives them more SP. So that's good stuff. Sort. Might as well give Rosalind something in her last slot. It's not bad for a mobile game. I think the problem with it was, and it might be better now, my 2 issues were, 1, it took so long to come to the West that it was a fucking disaster. They were rushing through it so hard. Like, just banner, 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 banner. A million banners right off the bat because they were trying to catch up to content. And 2, when I started playing, and I don't know if it stayed like this forever, I don't know, but my problem was that every single banner worth pulling on required paid currency. That really turned me off from playing it. I was like, oh, this banner looks cool, paid only currency. How about this one, paid only currency? Like, you couldn't pull for shit with the actual, like, free stuff that you could earn. Is it only JP only now? I think the global version shut down. I don't remember. Thought I heard it did. It's a shame because like someone was saying there's like a ton of like alternate character like designs and costumes and stuff that are pretty cool looking. But don't matter because you ain't getting them. Let's actually do this. Let's try to bait some guys over here so I can get closer. There we go. Thanks for falling for it, numbnuts. Now I can get the healer right away. Actually, let's shoot her. Let's hit her from a distance. That way, Adele does not get stuck over there, and Axel jumps down and he combos himself to death again. I just don't want to get too close and then have someone get stuck in there, so let's do this. Good, good, good. Bitrate still holding up now. All right. Disgaea Mobile introduced Overlord Asagi, which looked amazing. Oh, I can't wait till we get to talk about Asagi. I don't want to discuss it yet, but she is conceptually one of the funniest fucking characters I've ever seen in a video game. Things are going much smoother this time in that everyone isn't dead yet. So, that's a plus. I will never forgive Disgaea Mobile for not translating the event a special Nekomata came out in. Weird hill to die on, but I respect it. Oh, I forgot, yeah, you can also change the way characters are facing by holding down X and then spinning them, you know, so that way they don't get hit in the back or whatever. Because it also applies to you, the accuracy and all that stuff. It's not just for the enemies. It's a bit annoying that generic enemies have the same color schemes as your units. Led to Kid Me doing very dumb things early on in 1. Yeah, they're... Again, we haven't had a chance to get into it, but each of the created units has like 5 or 6 different color palettes they unlock as their class upgrades. They all have their little class advancement things they can do. As you use them more, they get stronger. Oh, actually, let's see how much damage this does. Nick. Okay, when you see Nick, that means, like, you didn't miss, but you almost missed. That's what that is. You might as well have missed. Hey, my boy. Why don't you get over there? Why don't you move down a little bit? So my friend here can hit you. And then my other friend can also hit you. The throwing is one of those mechanics that, like, when you're new, you forget about it a lot. But it is such a ridiculously overpowered thing for you to do. Like, there are so many situations you'll find yourself in where you'll be like, oh, fuck, what am I supposed to do? And, like, it could actually just be solved by you throwing the enemy somewhere else. Yeah, or throwing your allies somewhere for a more advantageous attack. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh, you can't count. Thief doesn't counter at all. They have 0 counter. Okay, that's good. Units also have different throw distances depending on their, like, strength. It's not dependent on a stat. It's dependent on, like, you know, the character themselves. And their, like, inherent power. Like, a big tough something throws further than, like, I don't know, a little mage girl. And there we go. See what happens when you actually prepare? Also, I do, like, I'm sure you guys have noticed that whenever you finish a level, there's just these different random illustrations that show up of the created class characters. These get increasingly more elaborate as the games go on. Yeah, the illustrations also get exceedingly horny as you go on. Preemptive bonk.
Looks like that poor sod wasn't a strong enough substitute for my father. Although, this Adele fool is tougher than I expected. Though he's just a human, he has the strength to defeat demons. He may be my enemy, but he fights well.
Ooh. Someone getting interested?
Killing him will be much more satisfying.
I did it! Oh yeah! The mighty Xenon goes down!
Oh no! It appears I had not looked closely enough. That is not my father. It is just some idiot.
You've gotta be kidding!
Now, calm down. Even princesses make mistakes. Let's go.
I hope you enjoy this, because this is the entire plot for a while. What new stupid place can I rope him into to try to get him killed this time?
I believe I purposely confused myself? But I'm bound by your summon. You asked me to escort you to my father, and that is why I am out here with you.
Exactly. Rosalind is absolutely a bitch, but she's the best bitch.
Fine. For a moment, I thought I actually won. It's just been a big waste of time.
Sorry, my father is in another castle.
That's a fun thing. Like, I wonder how intentional that was, considering all the dumb video game subversion stuff they do. Like, it's already a game where it's the reverse. Like, you have to bring the princess back to the castle. But then also, every place you go, the boss isn't actually there.
Tired to rest.
Everything's you. Fine, let's go back to town. I'm getting hungry.
I hope I will find something to my liking among your slob. I have very picky taste when it comes to food.
I don't know what you like, but Hanako's cooking is way better than most chefs.
Then I shall look forward to that. I am ready to feast now.
I need to find Overlord Xenon before his curse gets worse. I don't like asking that girl for help, but I have to depend on her. For now.
Oh! Mascot character.
And time for the news.
And I'm not talking about the rabbit.
To all netherworlds and throughout space in Gigavision.
So this character here on the right, she shows up in a lot of the games. Her name is Plenaire, and she isn't technically a Disgaea character. She is, you know how artists will have like a main character they draw all the time and it like becomes like their little mascot person? That's what Plenaire is for the Disgaea artist. It's like the symbol of their brand is this character. And so she just sort of works her way into all the Disgaea games as like a background character.
Earlier today, in the frontiers of Veldheim, Axel,
That's great art. I forgot about that.
Hero has apparently been murdered. We have received reports that Axel was assaulted while shooting on location for his low-rated travel show, Tripping with Axel. Very little is known, and due to the hassle investigating poses, the Netherworld police have simply ruled it a homicide.
Oh, is he actually dead?
With no suspects, the case was deemed insolvable. Though he was a mega star at one time, no one cares enough to look for him. His funeral was attended by a very small
Disgaea
group
2,
of relatives.
Adele fights
No
random
tears were
people
shed at the
thinking they
service,
are
and
Xenon.
now
Yeah, that's like half the game. Don't worry, Axel is not gone for good. Axel is one of the most reoccurring characters. I think he might be he's the most recurring character outside of one other character. There is an angel character who shows up a lot. Also, wow, this art.
Recent standardized test scores show an alarming decline in the subjects of lying and torture. The Dark Board of Education.
Ooh, let's move on from that. Tone. What is consistent tone? Fuck that shit.
What is this? Where am I? Is this a battlefield? This place is so depressing. Is that Father?
So you still haven't found Overlord Xenon?
You really trust that lady? Maybe she's just playing with you.
Of course I can't trust her. She's a demon after all. That's why we have summoning rituals.
So, Adele, what do you think?
I promised her I'd take her back to her father. It's as simple as that. I always keep my promises. That's just my style.
Take a shot.
Stop pretending to be cool, or I'm gonna tell Mom. You're just gonna get hurt.
I don't care. I can't help it if I was born this cool.
Oh, God. He's the best dork.
Adele! I woke the lady up for you.
Oh, thanks, Hanako.
Hey, Adele. I think she was crying.
Adele's family has a bunch of demons. Adele's family was turned into demons like everyone else in Veldheim because of Xenon's curse.
Her? Crying? You must have been seeing things.
Maybe he did something naughty to her. Sexual harassment. Adele's going to jail.
How do you even know what sexual harassment is? Besides, I don't do that sort of thing.
This was the first time I've ever slept inside a doghouse. It was an interesting and valuable experience, I must say.
Hey, that's not a doghouse. It's my house.
He's so indignant about it. It's my house.
Now, she is the daughter of Overlord Xenon. Compared to her gorgeous mansion, our house...
Exposition, Dad. Stop bootlicking.
Okay, Adele. You'd better go defeat Overlord Xenon today, or else we're going to turn into real monsters.
What kind of mother threatens her own son?
Ho, 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 ho. With this third eye, I can threaten anyone I want and not even care. If you don't like it, change us back.
Don't forget to bring back souvenirs, Adele.
These are the people I'm fighting for?
That could just be the whole game subtitle, actually. I don't think we gotta limit that to one chapter. Oh, I've got some more people to go mistakenly punch. I'll be back.